Hey, guys, this is Star Productions, aka 4673, and I'm back in Princess of Ruin Part 26. In the middle of a confession. Still extremely shocked, so if they did it for the shock value, I guess it worked. So what's happening is that he's been in love with us from the very beginning, but he's like, oh yeah, got you that. Boop, nope. I guess that kinda makes sense since he's really good at hiding his feelings, but skeptical. I am a bit skeptical, but let's just roll with it and see where it goes. I'm glad there's love now. It's gonna be interesting to see what Keone and love acts like, right? We actually, and I realized when I uploaded the video, we actually came in here to make out. Hey, I'm so smart. I just knew something like that would happen when it was like a dark place. I just knew it. Yeah. Right. You said, just admire me again. Excuse me. But that's not true love. You're right. Admiration is not real love. I just want your attention. But if I can have your real love. I've been keeping my feelings for you hidden. You have a grip on my heart and I've been trying to resist. Then it's really true love? I don't know. Ask her. Yes, I've fallen for you. After we transcended time, I chose to spend as much time as I could with you. You didn't show me any affection, so I had to close my heart. But I still spent time with you, because deep in my heart, I've fallen for you. Because you kept putting on a straight face, you never showed me how you feel. After you told me that you knew I was a fan, I almost locked away my heart so I'd never feel for you again. Then I won't pretend anymore. Please don't. Tell and show me how you feel from now on. If I do that, you'll still resist me? I'm afraid I'll burst and act like an idiot. I want to stay in control, so I just wanted your attention for now. I'm not so good with feelings. Oh, really? Burst for me. He doesn't sound happy, so I won't push it. I'll find a way to get you to embrace your feelings. Then one day, you'll burst for me. That's a really weird expression. His arms wraps around me tighter, and I just sit there, enjoying his warmth. I really do have your heart. I'm glad. I can still hear how he's trying to control himself. I guess this is fine, since he finally confessed. I can't believe this. You're really mine. I was worried that you fell for someone else. Like who, Selen? Is that why you don't like him that much? So you do know that I'm not fond of him. He's a little irritating, but since he doesn't have your heart, I can tolerate him a bit more now. Nana, I'm sorry. For what? For acting like this. No, I really like you like this. Please embrace me more often. Please embrace me more often. Please do. I'm not used to this, so please pardon my awkwardness. I'm just happy you finally told me. We continue to sit here, and I enjoy his warmth. I stretch and smile. He's mine now! Basically my reaction every time guy from Otome Game confesses his love, like, he's mine now! Oh god. I could take over the world. I could. I know I could. Alright, I need some more tea. I'm so happy, but then I start to worry that all of yesterday was a dream. I know that feeling. Oh my god, he took off his cape! What? Oh my... Okay. Good morning, Nana. Ah, you changed back to your old outfit. Yes, the cape was getting in my way, and I didn't want to dress like a crimson wizard anymore. And Well, I did find my old outfit stored away in the passage. Whoa, so you do have some fashion sense after all. Huh? Is that you? How come? What's the problem? Nothing, I'm just used to seeing you in red. Then I agree that I'm the better dressed man, right? I actually like it because now I know that Keon is, every time Selen flirts with us, Keon is like in his head thinking, get away from her. And I think it's kind of cute that he took on normal clothes and we're like, alright, look at me. I can be pretty too, Nana. Look at me. That's kind of adorable. I think Keon's more dashing. Ah, look at that blushy face. Look at that little blushy face. Ah. You two are acting funny. Something else changed other than this guy's clothes. You were in the middle of another session in the star plane, so you kind of ruined it. Sorry. Carry on. Yeah, sorry. Keon, it's okay. They're just... Selen is still irritating. He did some things to you when you were in your mindless state, didn't he? I remember them. He said you guys had moments. He did something to you. I pat myself down. Nope, nothing seems to have happened. I hope not, because if he went too far... I don't think he can, because a mindless state was a dangerous state to mess around with. Let's not talk about them. I want to know if you're able to use the orbs probably out here. This doesn't take all of our concentration, so it's not too hard. Let's go spend another session in the plane now. Oh, still work all the time. This is great. Keon's mine. Alright. I need to talk to you, main character, about your way of speaking, of your way of putting it. He's not yours. He is in love with you. You are in love with him. He is not yours. You is not his. No one belongs to anyone. You belong to yourself. Keon belongs to himself. Don't put it like that. Okay, thank you. I can feel his thoughts and feelings intertwined with mine here. When we shared our thoughts before, I suppressed anything that might reveal how I felt, so now I don't have to. I don't have to be embarrassed anymore. So it's like, I would really like to make out with you right now. Like, seriously. What? Right in the middle of that, really concentrating, and Keon just went, The power is ours. We must use it together. We can move forward together. The energy from the power source is entering me. I feel so good. It's easier now. Why is that? I was scared and embarrassed of having him know how I felt before. Is that why it was hard before? What is that? Keon, did you just merge the orbs with your fire? Just for a second. Then you really did it! It felt easy. I wonder why. It has to do with yesterday. It's easier to meld our thoughts together now that we don't have to hide our feelings. Yes. I would react the same way. I'm not that open about stuff like that. So when someone just go, yeah, well, we don't have to hide the feelings of love for each other, I would be like, yeah. If trusting our thoughts with each other is crucial, then any conflicts would be dangerous. But I know I can trust you. The three wizards of the past must have had that kind of trust. That kind of bond is able to create and control such a place. The dedication and trust is something we share too. I can feel him resist. Please don't resist your feelings. When you're so open about it, I would too. We can accomplish so much like this. But that means this is our limit. We don't have a third person who shares this. That third gem and the third power source are out of reach. Yes, there's no one else who can meld our thoughts with. Any conflicts mean the power will be out of control. Our first time trying to do this didn't go that well. We have enough control now. We should move on to the next step soon. So, how do we explore this negative energy? We'll have to travel around in the star plane. Do you think the Phoenix is well rested enough to take us to places? No. I'm not sure. She used all of her power to set us free, so if we do enter the cleansing circle again, she might not have enough power to let us leave. We'll be trapped for a while. Well, we'll have to explore the negative energy from here then. I'm sure it was created by Isalus. Crimson Wizards created this place. We can perhaps restructure this place for ourselves. Oh my god, the negative energy is like a little bubble where Isalus is like captured, and then we finally get there, he's like, oh, finally! That took a while! Well, I'm feeling okay now, so let's go party! Okay, that's not gonna happen, but it'd be cool. I'm just coming up with scenarios myself. Should probably stop doing that. Do you think we can really do that? Meet Isalus and he'll be like, let's party? I hope so. The barrier is a creation from the power source made by the stars. This area is ours to control. We can do things together if we try. We have to try, or else we'll have gone this far but get no answers. I want to know if this negative energy is our fault, and if we are the cause of any problems, because Isalus lost is partially my fault. No, I couldn't prevent him from being lost, so that's my fault. And then, because I couldn't stop him, he created the negative energy. People already had incidents relating to the star plane, and I can't imagine if I'm the cause. Don't put blame on yourself. I may be the cause of the problems too. Let's be careful with our emotions. They're too heightened in here and can take over. Alright, let's examine our power then. I love how amazingly optimistic the main character is now. She's just like, yeah! But then again, who wouldn't be when they realize that the guy you like likes you back? That must be an amazing feeling. Never felt it before myself, so yay! Oh, that was a little too personal. You're good at it. Let me try. I should be able to do this. Meld my thoughts with these orbs and my magic. Ah, it worked! You lost your concentration. Hold on, I can do it this time. Darn it only combined for a short period of time. Did I fall behind you already? I know you can do better. Here, let me guide you. You're supposed to put your full trust in the orbs around you. Meld your thoughts with them as though you're one. You know, you could do that like standing beside me. But I know that this is very romantic. It's very romantic and stuff. I like it. But you're controlling all the orbs around us, so I can't just interfere. Is that why you have trouble hiding the orbs, binding your orbs to your power? Who cares if I'm controlling you? You should join in and trust in the orbs. What? Did he make the orbs bounce off me and it feels funny? Hey, what are you doing? Trust in what I'm doing. Just meld your thoughts, meld them with mine. I'm moving these orbs, or are you moving them? Who knows? Maybe you are, maybe I am, maybe we're both doing it. It's good that you're more relaxed now, Kyo. You look happy. You really look happy. I wonder what it looks like when the others look. They have to supervise, right? So they're just looking from behind them. We just stand like this close, and they're like, yeah, I kind of thought that something was going on between those two. Moving these feels so strange, but it feels so right. It's easy now. Why did it seem hard before? All I have to do is trust and not be afraid. Fear and mistrust were the problems. Do you think we can make something else happen? Babies! No! Stop laughing at your own jokes, it's not healthy. Oh god. Excuse me, I am back from my laughing spree. Why don't we try? Meld your thoughts with mine. Okay. Did it work? I wanted to make something pretty. I don't know, but I wanted to make something similar. Let's go check! Yes, what do you want? You shouldn't enter without telling us first. What were you two doing in there? We're training. That was training. Were you? He was watching us! I said so! I said so! We're leaving this place now to see if what we made worked. You two were doing something alright. It caused something to happen outside this gate. That's why I came in. Something happened, and you guys came in here to train without informing me. Must we inform you of everything you do? We had to train. But that has to do with the star plane. If you figured something out, I'd like to know if you did agree to do it. What the orbs in the air aren't happy. Well, since you're done in here, you can explain what you guys made outside. This annoying man. Now that we're out, the fact that my thoughts melted with Kion's and how we acted it's making me feel hot. Same with Kion. And now he's moving away from me. He's realized it too, didn't he? What is it? Did you guys really make it? Hey, it worked! The pretty orb I wanted to make turned out like that? Would this orb work the way I think it should? What is it? It's protective magic like the barrier here. It's just another form. That is a lie, but I know why Kion won't tell him the truth. Really? Yes, and we don't have the power to create anything else yet. To create something like that? I'm pretty tired from that session. We should go take a break. Right, Nana? And make out. Yeah. Man, I think way too much about that. As we walk away, I can feel Alexander's eyes on us. Our spy orb worked. Now, when we want to see what's going on just outside the gate, we just have to peer inside our own summoned orbs. Yeah, and the orb is following us. We stop and examine it. It seems like we're moving it without knowing. I try to move it around. It works, although it's... yeah. I can't believe we made it. We weren't really thinking probably in the star plane, so I'm pretty surprised at the result. Yes, it's unsettling knowing I did that without thinking them through. And when he hugged me, he wasn't thinking it through. So, because we can meld our thoughts, he takes a step back and turns away. I still remember the great feeling I got when our thoughts melded. It's a rush I can't get out in this world. I want to go in again. I want to feel that again. And Kion stops resisting me in there. Well, you can just kiss. Sure, that'll be a rush too. Don't do that. What am I thinking? The rush isn't important. It's what we're trying to do that's important. Alexander... Oh, stop that computer. Alexander had to interfere when we started to create things. I really hate how he's trying to watch everything. He most likely needs to feel like he's doing his job. He most likely needs to feel he's doing his job. He's a hero after all. So you think he interfered because of that? He is like authority, so he probably is used to it. He probably felt left out that we did things without him, and he came in without thinking. We're giving him too much credit. Well, I think he just wants to feel important. Huh? Think about it. His power is not needed in our current quest. He might feel useless. I don't know. If you have that hero status and that authority, and then you can't control things here, maybe that's why he's trying so hard. You're kind of killing off what makes him special. You're the only one special one. You're the only special one to me. I don't know how you do it, but I don't find what he did to be that bad anymore. I guess I do need to someone to ease my fears once in a while. Hey. Yes. When we melted our thoughts to create that orb, the melting of the stars felt really good. It's like some kind of rush I can't get here in the human world. I did feel like that. If we're not careful, we might get addicted to that feeling. It did feel like I was being absorbed. Do you think we might have lost it and didn't know? Just kiss. I'm sure that'll stop some things. How we feel right now is not the same as how we felt inside the starplane. We think differently out here, but when we're in there, it's like we did merge our thoughts. It's why it happened. Even now, I can't believe how I acted in there. I didn't mean to act on my emotions. I apologize for my behavior. You didn't even do enough to be sorry. You know what I was going to do? My thoughts and yours were, you were going to make babies! No! I did see all of it. What were you gonna do? You didn't see them? No. What were you going to do? Never mind. No! You retreated! Darn it, Alexander! You interfered too early! The rush I felt was exhilarating. It's a dangerous feeling. It made me want to tear Alexander's head off when he interfered with us. But now, I know my irrational response is because of the melding. The melding is dangerous. I think I got a little emotional when Alexander broke our mind meld. It sounds so weird. We have to keep each other in check in there. You're not too worried, are you? If we stop now, all the effort will be for nothing. Then we'll never find out we're the cause of the negative energy. And we're optimistic! Because yay! I'm glad we're on the same page. And I keep this from the others. If they know we're negatively affected by this, they may get in our way, or worse, they won't allow us to continue. We're in control here. We'll trust each other and move forward. Yeah! That rush you get is like no other, but as long as we're aware, it should be fine. The wizards from the past were fine. As long as we stay strong, we can overcome that rush. Hell yeah, we can! I've been spying on the others all night! God damn it, Nana! No one suspects we can see them with this. Now if they're actually up to anything, I can see it. This used to be one of the Crimson Wizard's rooms. Not much is left after all these years. Yeah, we break the spy orb into smaller orbs and force them through the entire palace and even out into the Hazard Lands. It beats exploring it ourselves. The small orbs don't show as much clarity as the large spy orb, but it covers more ground. We also didn't want to send the large spy orb by itself, since it would attract attention. Siren is still sitting by himself, playing with that little doll. Yeah, he seems to act the same as before. I still do want to know about his past, but it's better if we concentrate on our task now. If we think too much about Siren, we'll get distracted. Our biggest worries and fears tend to be the most dominant in the starplane, so I don't want thoughts of him to take over us in there. Yeah, I agree. From what I've seen, he's pretty harmless, and it's not like he'll open up anytime soon. Huh? Take a look at this. Sounds like something strange. Why is Sound still trying to go through the walls? Is he looking for something? He's odd. He knows he can't go through the walls, but he's still smashing himself against them. Has he been doing this all this time when he's alone? Alexander's there now. It looks like they're discussing something. And now they're slicing through the barrier and the orbs. It seems like they're trying to figure out how to win over the power. It doesn't appear like this is the first time they've tried. If only I could hear them. The others aren't doing anything suspicious. They're all heading to sleep. We should as well. Alright, I'll get going as well. I knew it. Well, you can stay if you like. If I do. My apologies, Nana. It's not good if I do. Sorry if I made you feel strange. That's not it. It's because if you want to resist me, but you shouldn't. Forgive me, I'm not good at this. I don't think I can sleep knowing we're in the same room. I'm used to resting by myself. I want to concentrate on the task at hand, and please understand. It's alright. Please get some rest. Sleep well, Nana. Let's just stare at the ceiling. If I'd tried Larinkion, maybe he would have stayed. But he is trying so hard to resist. I don't want to make him mad. I want him to open up to me with his own free will. Good morning! Hey guys, so what have you been doing around the palace? It must be boring waiting for Kion and me to advance. We're just waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting, but if there's any way for us to help, let us know. I don't like that you're lying. They're lying. They were going after the barrier and trying to overcome it by themselves. We'll go in again. Hold on a minute. I've analyzed the things you guys created here. It's, well, what is it? Well, what are you guys planning to create or do today? We'll figure it out once we're in there. You must have a specific goal. We're aiming to learn more about the star plane so we can prevent future mishaps that might endanger others. And you both want to know if that negative energy has anything to do with your past and today's problems. I agreed to help you, but at this moment you guys haven't told us what you've learned. We've been able to recreate the scene we saw long ago. We're still trying to understand the power. You both sort of went on your own path yesterday. It's like we're not even on the same journey anymore. But we're just trying to understand how to use the power. Well, it seems that you guys are creating things that don't seem to be, I must remind you that what you're doing can only be temporary. You guys haven't forgotten, right? We haven't. You don't believe in what we're doing? Well, you two were behaving strangely. Yesterday, I felt like you two were straying away from the task we agreed on. That was just, well, necessary so we can move forward. I just had to remind you all since we're still on the same page, so let's carry on. You guys, nothing bad will happen, right? We'll be fine. Keep your net out for our safety. He just nods. You can see it in his eyes. He's thinking of shutting down this operation. We should concentrate on our task and not worry about him, otherwise we'll think about the wrong things in here. Yes, I can't let him affect me. That's right! We should have the strength to speed things up. Are you sure? We can't really re-mage this place anymore. We don't have the third gem. We should think about creating a few more safeguards and think about advancing in this world. Do you think we can find the negative energy from this area? It must have been created when we were taken away. You remember how my gem was broken and it was found here. It created the chaos in the gate to Azaria. But how did it break? Negative energy happened when we were gone, so... Do you think the gem created this negative energy when it broke? Maybe. Can we locate that energy from here? We feel the attack from the gates when we get near, so if we can feel the negative energy nearby, we can move forward. When we passed by it, the Phoenix back, it felt so sinister and it clouded my thoughts. Is it safe to seek out? We have to get to the bottom of this. We are both sure that the star plane has played a role in creating chaos throughout history. If only we can explore more of this world from here. This place is restrictive. There must be a way to do more. I can feel his thoughts. That is what he desires too. Kion, let's do it. Now that we can see what the spy ops see, we'll send them through the plane and force them as far away as we can. Go find the negative energy. The ops can't go any further. Why? This is an enclosed space. They're an invisible barrier, almost seem like it's protecting us from harm outside this area. Yeah, they must have created it for safety. I can understand. The other areas, yeah, crazy pressure. We can't destroy this barrier, and since whatever's outside might be dangerous, we'll force our ops through instead. I try to force them, they just bounce back. I can feel it. Their enclosed space is connected to this power source. It's part of this power's creation, so we should be able to manipulate it. We have to make an opening for the orbs to squeeze through. The orbs keep smashing against their enclosure. We have to focus more. Our lines melt and become one with the orbs. Forcing the opening is now our only focus. 3 of the orbs got through. Now what's out there? Oh my god. I don't want to know what that is. It's really dangerous. I'm gonna stop the episode now. Da 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 da.